Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Visited the Page. My name is Elizabeth, the CEO of Visited Limited. I just want to thank everybody that has been following us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Please continue to follow us. Please share our videos, subscribe to our channel, and just follow us. Thank you very much. Today I'm going to be talking about tourism. We've had a post and we had a video which will talk about tourism, talk to people about tourism, what do they think if Edo State is ready. A lot of people were able to give different answers from their own view of things. Many people thought that the things are just too hard to think about that. But today I want to talk about that. When we talk about tourism, we should try to think about jobs. When we talk about tourism, we should not think about tourism like every other people would think about that are traveling to enjoy or traveling to do one or two things. If we want to think about tourism, when you are the state, when you're the host, you have to think about jobs because tourism do create jobs. We have a lot of hotels, a lot of things that have been done with these few years in those states. And those hotels, they're ready. Many hotels are ready. All what we need is the government to be part of this and for the people to appreciate it and take it in and said we're ready. When you think about tourism, think about job. When somebody asks you about what tourism, just think about jobs because it does create job for young people. And we have a lot of young people around. We have a lot of young people in the States. We have a lot of young people in Nigeria. And that can create that job for them. It might not be the kind of job that you think is oil job or a lot of other things. But it's a starting point for young people because you can see young people that might take part-time job, maybe they're in school, and they easily get introduced to job because that is the very, very important part that in the Nigerian society that we need to think about. How do people, at what age do people really start working? At what age can you teach your child to work? And tourism can create those kind of job that youths can do, that young people can wake up and be part of, which will not teach them, that makes them grow up to know that you can work. Many people in Nigeria today just don't know what is monthly salary. They don't even know how to take a job and get your salary at the end of the month. And with tourism, that can introduce them into such a job that you're able to work at the end of the month. You plan your month, you plan the things that you're able to solve and concentrate on that instead of feeling frustrated and not knowing what to do and running around thinking that there's so many ways out. Which those ways that young people are thinking these days about the only way out is always the dangerous way out. So when we now turn the economy or turn divert the attention to another kind of things that can profit the state, because when you talk about tourism, you talk about people moving from one place to another. A lot of Nigerians have been traveling recently to Dubai, and when they travel to Dubai, even if some are going there to look for job or other kind of things that they go there to look for, most of them also go there just to relax, just to enjoy, and this they can easily do at home. They can easily go to another city if they feel like just decide that, oh, I don't want to travel out of Nigeria this season. I just want to stay in Nigeria and enjoy Nigeria. Or if they now decide to choose any city in Nigeria to go out or to take their family to, those kind of things do create job because they spend money. And when they spend money to stay in hotels, they eat, they go to different places, maybe they go to national museums to look at things. They go around the city. And why go in round? You're spending money all the way around. And that money that you spend is going into the system again and again and again. And that money that you're spending is paying somebody's salary, is keeping someone a job, it's doing a lot of things. So that is why tourism is very important in many parts of the world. Many countries around the world are already gaining, they are already making a lot of billions from tourism. If you look at Asia country now, a lot of Asia country are diverting their own economy to tourism, they are also shifting. When you said diverting, it doesn't mean that you leave what you're doing before, your income, or no, you just kind of pay attention to that part and think that maybe that part will have to other things to help the citizen. If you look at a place like Thailand, even South Africa, a lot of foreigners, a lot of people go to South Africa just to relax, just to enjoy, just to spend money, buy things and all. Oh, we cannot really compare ourselves to so many other countries around the world, but we can start from somewhere. We can try to think about something, how to do it. Edo State is a very peaceful place. It's an ancient city. It's a beautiful place also, and the people are really, really good people and sweet, sweet people. So they are very good, and in short, Edo State is a peaceful place, and we'll welcome visitors. We'll enjoy the feeling that we having visitors around. We are welcoming. It's just the state has always been that state that have an open hand to welcome people coming to the state. Always very happy to welcome new people, visitors, and any other parts of any other people living in any other part of the world or any other parts of Nigeria. So because we are so welcoming that we now think that we have to do more than that. We have to get more into it than what we're actually doing now. I really want to thank the people that have invested so much in having the hotels and building hotels. Those parts, I have often think, why do people build so many hotels? Yes, they build so many hotels because they're thinking about the future. They're thinking that it will come to a time those hotels will be needed. And it's almost time that those hotels need to be filled up. There need to be people coming in and going in and out. And if you think about tourism creating jobs, you know that it's going to benefit a lot of people. We just need to promote it. It's not something that the government need to do alone. So government cannot do it alone. The people need to get involved. They need to think positive. They need to change their mindset. They need to see it as creating jobs. So tourism is not just about people enjoying themselves. It's also about jobs. So please, if anybody is thinking about tourism in Edo State or in Nigeria, we should also think about creating jobs because they go hand in hand. We are talking about tourism because we want that part of we want that part to create jobs. We want to create jobs for our young people, for people that can for people to be able to go into agriculture. People should be able to go into infrastructure because these are not what the government can really do alone. They need the citizen to be part of it. Just like we've come up and said, okay, we want to have, it's okay to have Visit Edo, which will promote Edo State as a travel destination. That is how it is when you're contributing to your society, when you're contributing to your state, you come up with something, you think something that will benefit the state, and you go for it. So that is being part of it. So like tourism, if people are thinking about it, please think about it like creating jobs. Jobs are important, especially for young people, especially as a starting point for them. I remember many years ago when young people grew up and the parents think that, okay, maybe this child is not as clever as I want the child to be. Let me just look for a job so that the child can learn a job. And maybe they think about, okay, mechanic or one other thing or the other, and they put the child into it as a young child. And you see that child start to learn those things, and when they become an adult, they are already used to it and they're happy and they're just growing the insider feed and all. It becomes part of them. So I think that things have changed within the few years, not even few years, many years now. Things have been different. People don't want to learn anything anymore. People just want to do something different. Maybe people just want to work. And it's been so difficult now because even the kind of job they might not find. That's one. And two, because they didn't start early, so they didn't even know what is a job, like monthly salary. So you call a lot of people and said, how much are you being paid as a young person? He thinks that working for 31 days or 28 days is a big thing. It's so many days to work for 30,000 or for 50,000 or for 60,000. He wants more than that. So, and in the recent, it's not really possible for all the companies in different fields to pay so much because of the cost of running businesses in Nigeria. So I think that when we boost the economy, when we think about what can also provide job for young people, we also give them the advantage, we also give them the platform, we create something for them to learn at the early stage, because learning at the early stage is really, really, really important for them, because they get used to working and they get used to that monthly salary, they get used to planning things, and they start to think about a lot of things. So that will help in that part of it, that people get used to working, because not really, we have to be realistic that not all Nigerians know what it is, how to have a normal job. They don't know what a job is. They just believe, some people tell you, oh, I just run around here and there, just do some runs. People don't mind think about doing one or two things here and there to get money. It's even how you make money, or how you that's how you do it, but that is okay for some people that knows what they're doing. But in another way, we need to try to see how we can create another jobs for people that doesn't know how to do that, for young people that wants to work and still go to school. They want to use the job to support their education if their parents is not able to handle it. Remember, just think about like in different, like in Norway, for example, where I live here, you see a lot of students getting part-time jobs to support themselves in one way or the other. They might get 4-hour jobs, 5-hour jobs, or just the way they can. They might work in the evening just to support, just to get something extra to support themselves. So if we are able to give our youth the opportunity of doing that, there will not be a lot of people having mental stress or being stressed up mentally because they need to survive, because they need to pay one or two things. They will be able to now plan according to what they are earning. They will be able to plan according to what they're being paid and able to manage their everyday life. So I think that tourism is really the best way, the best thing to look at right now, to think about how do we do it, how do we bring people to recognize that we can also make money from this part. We can also welcome visitors. We can also do a lot of things. There are so many ways to create that. I remember many years ago, there was, when we talk about churches, church, they are very, very important part of tourism. People don't, church, sport, and so many other things are so important. If you think about many years ago, maybe a long time ago, a lot of churches in Edo State were having what they called crusade. Some were having a different event. And when they have these events, a lot of people from another state, each state, move from one place to another. Thousands of people move from one place to another just because they're having an event there. I remember as a child when I was growing up, Deeper Life had an event then, like crusade. There were so many people from different parts of Nigeria. There were so many. I still remember so many people were there in different places, hotels, house. Some people have to keep them at their place. Okay, you can stay at my place for a few days before this is over. There were so many people that came to Edo State at that time. So imagine if the churches keep doing this, if we want to turn our attention to that part and also see how to create jobs. Imagine the churches that are having crusade and every event that they are having, that a lot of thousands of people from other branches around Nigeria have to come to those states to be part of that event that they want to do. So that means that churches are going to, hotels, a lot of businesses are going to benefit from there. Even if it's a short-time job, hotels are going to employ, farmers are going to employ, a lot of sellers, people are going to employ, small businesses are going to benefit from that. So we have to think about how to manage tourism. We have to think about what to do, how to create it, and how we can move that industry forward, because that industry can provide a lot of job for our youth. It can provide thousands of jobs for our youth. So I think that we need to look into that, and we need to see how we can manage that industry of how to do things, what to go for, how to bring everybody together, to work together, to be able to create that that boost, to boost that part of it, to be able to enlighten people how we can create job through that part. So that was supposed to be a very short video. It's almost 15 minutes. Thank you very much. Please, if you have any contribution, if you have it, just don't hesitate to comment. Tell me what you think about tourism. Tell me if tourism can create jobs from your own opinion, because everybody have different opinions or what they think about what we should do. Because we know we need to create job. We know we need to think about jobs for for our brothers, our sisters, our family, cousins. We know that even our friends, our family, because we are all one family in one. We are one family, and the people around us, the neighbors and all, we all, every one of us need job. Our young people need job. And how do we create that job? That means that we need to think. We need to work together. We need to see what will benefit others. That is why people wake up and just start a business, because they want, you starting a business for yourself to make money, but you also doing that business to help another person, to make life easy for the other person. That's how everybody can work together. So just send me a message. I will place my number there. You can comment, tell me what you think about it. How can we move Edo State forward? What can we do to concentrate, to promote that industry? What can we do to help citizens get job? What are little things that we can do to help our government move forward? Because we need to be a part of this if we want Edo to move forward. If we want to change things, we need to be part of it. So it's not like it's going to change, it's not magic, but we need to think in the right direction, what to do, how to do it, how to manage that part of it, that a lot of countries are already benefiting from now. So that we need to think about. So don't forget to leave a comment, tell me what you think, and thank you for listening. Thank you for listening to this video. You can, don't forget to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Thank you very much. Some other time. Bye for now.